Homocysteine is associated with blood clots. So if you have high homocysteine levels, it means that you're more prone to clotting. And remember, when we started, we said that some strokes are due to blood clots, which prevents your brain from receiving oxygenated blood. So if you are preventing clots from happening, then you are preventing stroke. Straightforward, right? So homocysteine levels increase, high homocysteine levels increase your clotting risk. But when you eat leafy greens or these green leafy vegetables, what you're doing is you decrease the homocysteine levels because of the folate that is in there. And for that matter, you decrease your risk of clotting and your risk for forming strokes. So that is one other thing. And then the antioxidant, we talk about.
Yeah, go for it.
So they also have antioxidants. Maybe I should switch my camera so I can see well. They also have antioxidants, and the antioxidants in the leafy greens. So antioxidant, I think we said we will actually define what antioxidants are. But suffice to say that if we say antioxidant, all they are doing is they are trying to prevent oxidation of your molecules, or oxidation, or preventing free radical formation, poisons that could be made that could cause, irritation in your blood vessels. If your blood vessels have oxidation going on in their lining, then plaques are going to form due to atherosclerosis. And if plaques form, they get blocked. If they block, a plaque may break off, and then a clot will form, and the same clot will go and lock in your brain and cause a stroke. All right. So when you have this is what happens. You are going to decrease your levels of oxidation if you eat leafy greens. Because of the high amounts of antioxidants, you prevent oxidation in your arteries, and you prevent plaques or cholesterol plaques from forming in your arteries, and then you prevent clots. Because they are not there, there is less chance for clots, and so you prevent strokes from happening. So it's a little bit of some steps, but we just want to make sure that you are not just eating it because we say eat it. That's the reason. So that's why we want to explain a little more of the science behind it. So when you are eating your veggies and somebody says, why are you always eating salads? Why are you always eating spinach? Why are you always eating contomere? Why are you always eating, what's the other one? Lettuce? Why are you always eating celery, cabbage? Are you a sheep? No, you tell them no. I got some antioxidants in there that will protect me from getting clots in the first place. So that is one of the reasons. I don't know if there's anything else on that. I think we pretty much.
Yeah. So I think if you don't really want to get confused, just have it in mind that at least, if anything at all, you are going to get a bowl of salad in a day.
Just
If
one
the best way would be twice a day, but if you can make it twice a day, at least a day, just put some few grains together and make sure that you are not saturating it with too much sugar and fats and all that. You go with the healthy fats, like a little bit of olive oil. Make it a little. You can sprinkle with nuts, or you can do the bulb peppers, a little onions, like we're saying. You just get a bowl and make sure that it's readily available on your dining table as much as possible. If it's not twice a day, at least once a day. Just try and make it part of the menu, because sometimes if you are not consciously thinking about it, it's likely that you are going to let it slide, because you will rather enjoy your carbohydrates and your protein more than going for the leafy greens. But if you make it part of your menu, you make sure that whenever you go grocery, you make sure that you have greens, and there are so many that you can pick from. If you get bored with one, you can change it. Or you can change the sauce or whatever you put on top to make it a little different. If anything at all, we are recommending twice a day. But if anything at all, once a day will be a good way to go around it, and make sure you are doing it not because you want to show off or tell people of anything, but because you know the importance of eating leafy greens. It prevents stroke. It prevents